Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Why am I sitting in such a weird position? Hold on. There we go. Redress yourself, face with my computer monitor and the mic, instead of, I don't know what I was doing before, sort of like curled up on my desk chair for no apparent reason. Not much of a cat, but anyway, let's go on. Let's see what we're doing today. I guess we're just continuing to shape our river. Actually, did we finish shaping the river last time? I don't actually remember. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 3:05 PM on Sunday, November 29th, 2020. Nothing to really speak of today, but some personal news. Got to do a video chat with your family. Oh, lovely. It must definitely be hard moving here to a whole new remote island working, where you're rather separated from all the connections you had in your past. We got some mail. It's a very clear sky today. Look at that. Some from Happy Home Academy. A second floor room. It was our highest scoring room, sure. Oh dear, having a little greenery in your home can do wonders, don't you think? I found that plants are excellent stress relievers, which is why he sent us to you. I think I've gotten this that particular letter like 4 times now or something. A floating biotrope planter. We only need to Pashmina, Amelia, Raymond, Ari. Alright. We only need one more present. Apparently we didn't give out any presents yesterday, so this will be rather easy. Assuming. Assuming we can find anyone, Raymond being one of them. Yeah, what have I been up to today? Not much, just a bit of drawing. I actually woke up super late today. Had a pretty rough night's sleep last night. I don't know why, I just couldn't get sleep. But it happens sometimes. Well, I woke up at like 3, and then I woke up again at like 5, and I was like, oh my god. I can't even remember my dreams. Like, I actually had a dream really recently. Well, it was more of a nightmare, I suppose. It kind of freaked me out a lot. Only for a little bit. Only while I was in my dream. Because, you know, a dream's only kind of scary way in a dream when you wake up and you're sort of like, oh, what was just a dream? Not really all that real, so not too much to heedance you need to put into it, I suppose. Pay it no heed. Is that the phrase? Why does that sound wrong? Anyway, it's really weird. It was in my house, and then suddenly we had like a neighbour just outside like my bedroom window, who, I mean, we do have a neighbour there, but we can't see directly into the house from this position. Do we have? Is this something we have a recipe for, or is this not? We do. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to miss out on any recipes or anything. Yeah. And then I looked in, and there was just like 2 kids there, and I was like, what are they doing? And they were just like staring at me. I was like, alright, it's getting like kind of late, I'll close my curtains. And then they shot a paintball at my head. Or, I don't even think it was a paintball, I think it was like literally like a metallic like ball bearing, except it was really big, and it left like a massive bruise on my head. That kind of freaked me out for a bit. But then I don't know, I told my dad, and then he just went around to the house, and then I guess was going to yell at them or something. And then I decided to like have a quick peek out through a different room of the house to try and see if they were still there, and they shot at me again. That was very spooky. And when I woke up and I was like, what? It's always when you, I don't know why I talk about dreams so much, but every single time you wake up from a dream, or like a nightmare, that sort of situation, it's just for a split second you're like, oh my god, I'm in danger. And when you think about it a bit more, and it's like, that doesn't make any sense. There's not even a house there. How does that make sense? So anyway, that was actually something I wanted to talk about ages ago. You know, that was actually something I wanted to talk about ages ago, because that was a dream I had ages ago. I guess in whatever episode I had, I forgot about it. Or maybe I did talk about it. I don't think I did. Amelia's photo. Ooh. You know what was a conversation I wanted to talk about ages ago? I can't remember. I think it was like a week ago. Is I wanted to talk about Wushu. Like the martial arts performative, but the performative martial art things. I don't know. You can go look up like some Wushu competitions or whatever. They are sick, to be honest. I don't even know, because let me think. It was like when I was much younger, I found out about Wushu, and I spent like you know when you spend one random evening, you just like discovered a new thing, and you just spend forever just like looking at videos and seeing about stuff that's going on. Yeah, just one random time, and when I was younger, I just found like I went down a rabbit hole of Wushu videos. The performance is absolutely absurd. It's sort of like, I mean, it's kind of like, well, I was going to say something stupid. I was going to be like, it's a martial arts in real life. Well, martial arts do exist in real life, so it doesn't really make sense. It's sort of like, you know, those martial arts movies where they perform like impossible, like techniques and tasks. Not tasks is the wrong word. Techniques and performances and that sort of thing. Don't move away. Okay, brown eye glasses. Sure. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, it's sort of like those martial arts movies where they do literally. Well, I don't know why I'm phrasing it like this. It's literally just rehearsed performance martial arts. So like the one I remember I watched when I was much younger. It stuck in my mind. It was like these two ladies. One of them had a spear. One of them had nothing. And they always do like these crazy like flurry attacks, or where they're dodging and like blocking and like stuff like that. I don't know. It's something you had to see to believe, because I don't really know much about Wushu, despite being Chinese and all that. Well, British born Chinese, but still. It's just the amount of precision and stuff you need for that must be insane. And the only thing I can think of, because I recently discovered it again, I don't remember why. Milky playing with some Nintendo Labo. I can't remember how I discovered it again. Maybe it's just one of the things I randomly thought of again. It just came to mind and I was like, sure. But yeah, the thing I was thinking about is like, how do we practice and rehearse for this? Because, you know, obviously we're not fighting with real weapons, because, you know, if they make one mistake, you would just straight up heavily injure your opponent, who is not really your opponent, they're your teammate that you're collaborating with, but for the performance display, they're your opponent. And presumably you don't want to just like stab them in the face with a spear. That seems a bit rude. Not just rude, incredibly dangerous as well. Can we hop over this? Hop over here? We can. I was going to pick up this mushroom. I was like, why did I hop over? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Legitimately just gone. It just evaporated. Oh, no, I remember now. Because, sort of remember. Wait, hold on. I'm getting confused. Hello, Vivian. I was like, how do you rehearse this sort of thing? Oh yeah, because we're not fighting with real weapons, like obviously not like a sharpened blade or a pointed like metal spear. Presumably it's like plastic or something, but still, being stabbed in the face with a plastic spear is still gotta hurt. It's possible I didn't think about this, but it could be like a rubber tipped spear or something. But still, the amount of like speed that they're going at with a like thrusts and space KK. What on earth? We've definitely not had this before. I've never even heard of this one. I assume all these album arts are meant to be parodies of actual music albums in real life, but I don't know any of them. There was that craze back on Twitter for a while where people were doing that, weren't they? Guess we'll just go shove some stuff in our storage before we carry on doing some river moving and decorating. Yeah, no. What was my point? I don't know. It's just, how do you rehearse that sort of thing? Obviously, presumably, if I was to make a guess, you do it at like half speed to start off with, and you slowly like increase the speed rate. You practice that until you can get it consistently down at whatever speed you're doing before you increase the speed again, that sort of thing. And eventually you work your way up to 100% speed. Even still, I think I'd be pretty scared, because the mistake of getting it wrong, not the mistake of getting it wrong, what happens when you get it right? You do a sick display. No qualms there, you know? That's just kind of how it is. What happens if you get it wrong? You just like, you could potentially like stab your friend in the eye or something with a spear. Or like have a very nasty slash against someone's neck or something. But because they always go above head. It's always in these displays, as they always do like a flurry of blows around the head, and then the person dodging sort of just like weaves their head in and out a bit. And like these 8 patterns of where like duck their head down. And dodge. Which I suppose if you're going to come at it from a much more critical actual fighting style point of view, you'd be like, why don't we just like, you know, attack for body, which is not moving when we're in the sitting down position. We need to do this river, right? Yeah, just this river. So I'm just sort of seeing where it should branch off. I guess here. Yeah, so while they're doing that, they're like dodging and bobbing and weaving with their head, spinning and all that sort of thing. The person on this play just keeps stabbing at their head. You know, so it's like, why don't you just like stab downwards if it was an actual fight? I mean, obviously it's not an actual fight, so they're doing it because it looks cooler this way. I'm fully aware of that sort of reasoning. It's just if you think about it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. You're just sort of like, strange. I know, Wushu tends to use some pretty cool weaponry as well, I think. I feel like I saw one where they use battle fans. Which battle fans, I've got to say, are probably one of my favourite conceptual weapons. I don't know if they actually... This river is too small. As I've just noticed. This is definitely not enough space. To put everyone... to put someone's house or an island in the middle. Why is it so small? It's because I curved it upwards, that's probably why. So Raymond's house being here. Okay, we'll fix that now. We'll stop this curve upwards because it's a bit too much of a curve upwards. Yeah, like battle fans, like, you know, things that like... what's her name for Mortal Kombat? Katana, I think, uses. Chop down this tree as well. Oh, hello Raymond. Celebi, that's so cool of you. A tub in your yard. You kind of got river flowing through your backyard. Watch out, Raymond. Timber, I suppose. No, yeah, I don't know if battle fans are actually, like, a weapon? Like, a proper weapon in history? I can't imagine it seems too practical. I guess it's kind of like having big blades on your hand, except for the blades are collapsible, which seems like would give, like, structural weakness to a weapon, which you wouldn't really want. But, yet again, I'm not an expert in weaponry, so I don't really know. And I'm also not a Wushu expert or anything like that. So I might have just made it up in my head. But it's a very sort of, intriguing weapon, I think. It's a sort of meant to be a balance of, I suppose, grace and elegance with the fierceness of battle, that sort of thing. Portraying battle as more of a dance rather than an act of violence. Or no, showing the beauty of it by making it seem like it's a dance, rather than just the brutish nature of it in general, which I always think, I don't know, that appeals to me. That's my aesthetic, as I always say. Aww, those two just sit chilling together. Yeah, so if you haven't already, you can go YouTube up like Wushu something finals or whatever. You can probably find a video. I've got to assume you got some decency of using YouTube search function. Otherwise, I don't know how you found this video, my videos anyway. I don't know how anyone finds any of my videos, to be honest. It's bizarre. Because if I think about it myself, how often do I go searching for Let's Plays of random games? This river I think is actually a bit low down. Not very often. And how often would I go searching and then click on someone's playthrough of a game who has like less than 20 views in a video? I probably would never do that, but maybe that's, you know, that's just me. I'm not that spontaneous sort of person. I think we want to move these trees a bit up a little bit in the way. So of course we will... Oh, we didn't need to shake down this tree to get some apples. Apparently we already had some in our inventory. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. Just the display of grace and precision they have is super cool. What's even cool about it is how, like, fast, I suppose, Wushu is as is it a sport? I guess it's a sport. I don't know what else it would be. It's like a performative sport. Which, you know, now I think about it, of course it's a sport, because like things like figure skating, synchronized swimming, definitely horse sports as well. I would never consider them not sports. This is too high up now. What have I done? Maybe it wasn't too low down before? It just felt like it was too low down? I don't know. Yeah, obviously a sport. A performance sport. Rhythmic gymnastics, that sort of thing. Oh, I was meant to do it here. Was it this where we did it before? I actually don't remember. And we're going out to... about here, it looks like. Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to do that one. It's just kind of cool to watch. The intensity, the speed of it, the grace. It's sort of like rhythmic gymnastics, but instead of being, like, I suppose, more dainty or elegant, it's much more fierce. Which I suppose should be expected from martial arts and that sort of thing. Honestly, it'd be an absolutely awesome thing to see in the Olympics. Just like I don't know what it'd be like classified under. Like what sort of oh, okay, that's fine. What sort of I was gonna say genre. Genre's the wrong word. Category of sports it'd belong under. Just freaking cool. Go look it up. It's seriously awesome to watch. I don't know. I don't think that's surprising though. I think watching experts in not just sports but in any sort of medium and watching them like in their element of being the best they are, I suppose. We're seriously too near to this tree? The tree's so far away. Watching and seeing the effort they put into it, like, be paid off with, what am I doing? Sorry, the talent and hard work they put into their craft or whatever, and seeing it paid off in a fruitful display, which is, in Wushu's case, it's a display which is much more easily appreciated by, people not in the circle, I suppose, of Wushu fighting? I don't know. It's just kind of cool. The creativity they have as well. It's sort of thing like, I'm not into like mangas, and can we actually destroy this? Sorry, the glowing spot. I've never actually tried. No, you can't. Makes sense. Like, I'm not into battle mangas or fighting mangas. Or media. Or that sort. But I do appreciate it. Like, I can see why you'd be into it. Because sometimes I get that glimpse of it. And I got that when I was watching Wushu. Is this island too small? It does seem smaller than the other one. Maybe we should extend it out more this way. Yeah, I think we'll extend it out a little bit this way. I don't want it to be too small. It feels a bit too claustrophobic. And I don't even have claustrophobia. Oh, whoops, I muted myself. Sorry. I don't remember what I was saying though. It's just Wushu's kind of cool. And I don't mean Mushu, the dragon from Mulan, the original one, not the remake, where I heard he's been removed, and I heard it has not been received all that well. That new Mulan movie. A shame. No. But I suppose what can you do? It's already been made. Not like they can Sonic the Hedgehog it. Or Cats it. Well, I suppose we shouldn't even talk about Cats, to be honest. I've never actually seen Cats the musical. The only thing I know about Cats is the song Memories, which I think is what a lot of people know about the musical Cats. Wait. Touch me, go ahead and something. Bolero coat. Okay, let's fix any of these weird corners we've still got going on in our river. Remember, this is meant to be a thin river. So it's meant to look like this. I think it's pretty good. Apparently everyone's just sitting here. Kind of want to join the sitting party, to be honest. Where's sit down? What? Wait to get the camera out and then sit down? No, Vivian! What are you doing? You know what? Fine. I can tell. I killed a vibe. I just wanted a nice picture of us sitting down. Anyway, why have I done a river like this? It's a bit weird. I suppose I should extend it out a little bit here if I wanted to. It's just a bit of a strange bump going on the right over there, and I don't know why. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy. There we go. We've done all rivers now. Perfect. Now, we need to figure out where everyone's houses and buildings are going to go. So we know, let me think about it. So we have Biscuit and Lily on top. What happened? Did you hear that? I thought I just heard one of our villagers just do like the reaction. A surprise reaction. Let's think. We have Lily and Biscuit on top left. We're going to have Apollo and Meanie on top right. We're going to have Audie and Rowan in the bottom left. And then we're going to have someone, Audie and Rowan on the bottom left, Vivian, Raymond bottom right, Fauna on this one, and Phoebe on this one. Okay. So whose house should we move first? Should we move Rowan's first? I guess we could move Raymond's as well, but I don't know where to put Raymond's. Rowan's, at least I have an idea. I want it to take up a space in the top left here somewhere. I want it to be around here, I think. Maybe a bit more central here. I've also considered putting his house on a little mountain itself, or maybe surrounded. That's an interesting thought. Because he's meant to be like fire. No, summer. Yeah, summer. So maybe we could put his house on the beach. That's a pretty cool idea. I haven't considered that. Oh yeah, maybe we could put Rowan's house on the beach, like past here. Like around here. Like that seems kind of nice. And then Audie's can be around here somewhere. No wait, Audie's meant to be somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, Audie's somewhere and he's fire. Okay, so Audie's house goes on the beach and Rowan's will go somewhere around here. It should be somewhat near the campsite, I think, because maybe not too far from the campsite. Maybe in between the campsite and here we have like a fire pit or whatever. Or maybe just like a fire pit over here. I could see his house being here. You know what? Let's just do it, you know? You never know until you try. Sometimes you just gotta do it. And if it's wrong, or if I don't like it, that's alright. We'll just change it again in the future. We got tons and tons of bells. As long as you stay above 1 million bells, you can always make your money back because of a stock market. Thankfully. But for now, let us apparently go into Nook shopping, which is not what I wanted. I don't know, do I have anything more I want to say on Wushu? I know. I mean, obviously it's something with Chinese origins, but it'd be cool to see it involved with like, what's the word? Like other cultures using their own like dancing or fighting techniques from their own culture and doing a similar sort of wushu style performance. Let's talk infrastructure. Like imagine if you had like ninjutsu on it or in capoeira. An island home. Rowan. Yes, let's do it. Like that'd be pretty cool. Capoeira especially. Like capoeira, I don't know if it's a dance or if it's actually a fighting style, if it's meant to be both. I just kind of assumed it was more of a dance, which you could theoretically use for fighting, but not practically used for fighting, maybe. I don't really know where the definitions land on that, to be honest. It's all a bit hazy in my mind. Why don't I look it up right now? Let's not stay in ignorance forever. Capoeira is Afro-Brazilian martial art. That's dance, acrobatics, and music. Oh, so it's actually martial arts. That's pretty cool. Do you think Wushu? Chinese martial art. Oh, Wushu sport. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm talking about the Wushu the sport, not the martial arts, I suppose. It's a hard and soft complete martial arts. In martial arts, the terms hard and soft. Hard technique meets force with force, either with a linear head-on force blocking technique. Soft technique is deflecting the attack. Attacker's force to his or her disadvantage. Didn't know that was a thing, but today I learned. Alright, let's see how this looks. Let me imagine it. I'm not sure if I want it more out from the wall or not. I think I want it more out from the wall. This looks a bit too suffocating. Something like here, then you can have like fun activities behind and a playground, not playground, campsite off to the right. Is this too? No, I think we should do it like this. His house should be like the centerpiece, in my opinion, of all the things around it. Got some of Able Sisters as well. I suppose we can start thinking about where we're going to put other people's houses. So all these houses, I think on the beach makes most sense to me. Who's going to be our stand-in for Fauna? I guess Sylvana. She's the closest. Sylvana's going to... Oh, I don't want to put it there because I'll be in front of a campsite. Maybe here? In this little bit? Seems reasonable. We extend it out with flowers to the right. Who will stand in for Phoebe? Pashmina or Fuchsia, I guess both can. And then where are we going to put Vivian and Raymond's houses? Like one of them should be down here. Let's think, we've got Autumn and Earth. I think Vivian's can be down here and we can put like orchards and like farmland up through here. And then we put like Raymond's house here where we... I don't really know what we're going to do with Raymond's place, to be honest. We can put a rock farm over here. Oh yeah, we could put Raymond's house here and then put a rock farm outside of it. That makes sense to me. Just sort of having a think out loud, you know, because I haven't bounced these ideas back and forth yet. And here's where we're going to put most of them. I don't know, the buildings, right? So Nooks is going to be up here somewhere, and so is Able Sisters. Maybe we put Able Sisters here, and then Nooks over here to the left. Nooks can be here or something, just in the middle. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable to me. For now, I suppose we'll round off this episode here, because there's not much left to do in this thing. Now is sort of the next few weeks we just got to like move all everyone's buildings across to their correct places, which we have to do over multiple days. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord down in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. Jeez, I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.